That's when you type it. We live on YouTube.
That trigger shit.
All right. Just a little bit more. All right.
Oh shit! I had to put my shit on side.
I did. I went through all that because I ain't got time. Yeah. I'm having too bad a week for this show to fuck up. So, yeah. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube. All right, y'all. Give me 8 seconds on the count in and we'll get started. 3, 2, 1. All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen Podcast. The Black Podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Cedric Owens, Brittany Brown, Stephanie Wilcox, and Anthony Roberts. Bruh Listen. Bruh Nation, what's good?
Hey.
We back at it with a full house, and I went ahead and accredited them in this podcast.
Yeah, you said all these names and shit. Okay.
Yeah. But go ahead and accredit them or whatever. Might as well. We got a real special guest that's probably gonna end up being our new co-host.
Y'all checks in the mail.
So we appreciate that. Then we got intern Stephanie is actually on the show today. Say hey, Stephanie. Say hey.
What's up?
Well, yeah. Stephanie is on the show, y'all. So that's what's up. And plus, I'm trying to get her some accredited hours for working with the show, so I might as well go put it in there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all look good.
This week.
I did not cut out. At least somebody can tell.
I ain't got it.
Wait on that.
See the way something came up, I got this thing. Now please give me the CBC. Listen, what's up, y'all? We back at it again, man. I know y'all didn't want to hear me and Tank by himself last week, so we got 2 people. So y'all ain't got to hear us by ourselves. And we live streaming on the Facebook in black and white.
Black and white.
We're going to live stream in black and white from now on.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It looks dope.
Yeah, that's dope. And we live streaming on the YouTube if you want to check out the YouTube. And if you're on a podcast provider, of course, we appreciate you as always. You know what I'm saying? That's what we really
all that shit.
Yeah, really get the money in.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Cool.
So I've been having a week, y'all, so I'm ready to go. We're going to get at it this week. Let me see how everybody doing first. Tank, how you doing, baby?
I'm fucked up or whatever. You know.
Wait, you ain't saying nothing but a word then. Me too.
Been a good week, though.
Intern Stephanie, how you feel today?
I'm like,
Yeah, all right?
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, your hair on fleek.
On fleek.
Yeah, you didn't even know you was going to be on live. Look how good your hair was on the live, girl.
Yeah,
What's up?
This is black and white.
Yeah. Drum roll. Bruh Nation, we are going to introduce you to what's most likely is our new co-host. And if it's not our permanent co-host, it's our often co-host. Brittany Brown,
What's
friend of me and Tanks Forever. Brittany,
What's up,
introduce yourself.
y'all?
Tell the people about you.
It's Brittany Brown, aka Bibi LaRue. I've been doing Tank and Jackson, just figured out 15, 16 years at this point.
Yeah.
Been watching the show for a while, talk about a lot of things that I'm dying to get into, and I'm just happy to be able to finally join.
Welcome to Bottoms Up.
There it is.
Welcome.
Turn up. That's what we go. Bottoms Up Podcast. I bet I'll get more views.
And they got me drinking. I've been drinking a while,
I
so
bet
I
I'll
don't know
get
what's
more
going to come out this mouth.
Yeah.
You more views, but
Yeah.
they gonna listen.
Y'all, we've been fucking with Brittany since we was jigs, man. Brittany real intelligent, and also you might have remembered her. If you've been listening to us since day one, she was one of the people who used to always be in the comments, participating in. She a loyal listener, now she a loyal show.
Always got some shit to say.
Always got shit to say. Got stuff on my mind.
So, we got a few things to get into this week. We definitely gonna get into Chris Brown and some domestic violence stuff. First, I know Brittany, you said you wanted to talk about what you wanted to talk about.
So I do want to talk about the City Girls twerk video. Exactly. I do want to get into the City Girls twerk video and how I feel like that video concept was definitely genius for them and for women. Personally, I enjoy a good twerk video myself.
I support the
And I
women
think it's
liberation
very
movement.
inspiring.
Take
So
them
I would
clothes
love
off,
to talk
bitches.
about
I
it.
mean women.
Wait a minute.
Well, right.
Whatever you want to call yourself, goddamn it. What we talking about first?
So what about
Chris
twerk
Brown
video?
knocking these bitches out?
No, we're talking about twerk video.
Okay,
So
we're
we're
talking
talking
about
about
twerk.
Are you talking about because people had negative things to say about it?
People have negative things to say about it, but if you look at the concept itself and you just understand what they overall did, I mean, that's
What
right
did they
away.
do?
This flued out comment. But she made women feel good about themselves. At the end of the day, I know me and my girls, when we get together, we go out, we chill, and we have fun. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna end up dancing somewhere and enjoying each other's company. And there was no men in the video whatsoever, no niggas in the video at all, except behind the cameras. For that, I feel like that was great. It was an ingenious for a woman to do, because men have been doing it for a very long time, and women have been speaking out against it. So why not a woman do it and have fun with it?
I think that, all that is all good. That's all the woman's perspective. What about the niggas? All niggas see is ass bouncing around, and niggas be looking at his ass. Well, look at the old all the ass, what?
That's what they said.
They're not even thinking about all of that. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's nothing but women. They're just spies and their friends. Niggas, boy, look at these whole what?
Stephanie, what you think? You think that's a woman empowerment video, or you think it's a woman shame video?
From a woman's perspective, it is. Not most niggas go ahead and work.
Well, you know, she said, I kind of think it's like an empowerment. If you think about what they doing in the video, or how, like, you know, everybody just kind of being free, doing their own thing, or working the way they want to work, or whatever. So I guess now that you look at it that way, yeah. But at first I was kind of like, whoa. But I mean, I didn't think it was a bad video or nothing. But
I feel like niggas must not watch porn. Because if you watch porn, that video is tame. That ain't even good enough for me. Yo, I'm in a dark place on Pornhub, man.
True.
Real talk. I'm in a dark place.
Cardi with you, great.
You can see Cardi B do a lot more than that on Pornhub.
I was gonna say, her pussy out there.
Yeah, so
That pussy in the streets.
although I seen them Tiger Stripes, Cardi.
But no, did y'all see the
please.
meme with the Madagascar they did? You know the lion and the zebra from Madagascar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, it was Cardi and the girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas don't know what the fuck
That was
you're
funny
talking
though.
Niggas have seen Madagascar. Y'all
about.
niggas
Michael,
ain't
they
seen
did
Madagascar.
that shit in the video.
Yeah, no, that bitch is just.
All they seen was Earth.
Yeah.
My question is, because a lot of niggas,
I think it was creative though. I do
okay,
think
women say it's women empowerment, but a lot of niggas look. This ain't my opinion, but this is what the niggas, a lot of the comments was saying was like, they ain't gonna wife none of these, or
Nigga, they ain't gonna marry you
Is it
either.
right at the end of the
let me
day?
give some more that I heard.
they ain't gonna
They ain't gonna wife none of these.
Okay.
And at
You
the
don't
end of the day,
respect yourself, how I'm gonna respect you.
how is it this?
And then the first niggas to stand up behind the ass and be like shaky.
This is
Shut y'all
right.
down the
And
ass
this is the
up.
thing. How is it disrespectful when I'm out here? I'm having fun. I'm out on a yacht. I'm out having fun with my girls, just chilling, we dancing. Like, how is it disrespectful? At the end of the day, if you went to a club, you went to even a barbecue, and they playing a twerk song, women gonna be out there doing what they supposed to do, twerking, and having a good time with themselves. And you have to be comfortable in yourself to be able to go out there and do that and be good with it. So, okay, you will like me, that's perfectly fine. I'm not out there saying that I
Well,
want
everybody's
somebody.
twerking out, so they not gonna
In
find nobody.
2019.
Two things. Number one, Stephanie right. Everybody twerk now. That's like some mainstream shit. Like everybody do it. So like when for God's sakes, when little kids dance, they be twerking now. Like it's just a thing now. Which by the way, everybody that got a hatred towards twerking, it has its roots in African tradition. It's been around since before white people was taking baths. So that's real talk.
That part.
That's real talk. Second part about that is like I feel like niggas kind of overanalyze everything. Tank just made a good point when he was like, niggas is Muslims.
Niggas secret
What?
Muslims.
Y'all
Cover
niggas,
up, bitch.
yeah.
Gotta be.
Niggas
Fuck your
don't
toes
realize,
out for.
niggas don't realize how close they are to radical Islamists or whatever. But then they turn around and they want the thick girl to shake it, or they want to go to the strip club or whatever. But then they like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hate on this girl when she do it though.
I want these bitches to do whatever they want to do. God damn it. I'm for women liberation. God damn it. They should be able to wear what they want to wear, fuck who they want to fuck, without the stigma of hoe or thought and all that on it, because niggas always do it. Nobody give a fuck when niggas do it.
Exactly.
And if it was a what's one of these young niggas that rap? What's a young nigga? Somebody give me Post Malone. If it was a Post Malone video,
You said Post Malone.
Nigga,
Nigga, Kodak. What?
Okay, Kodak.
You gonna say that man name so
I don't listen to that Bama shit.
Right.
But listen, if it was a young nigga like Kodak doing a video, and it was just a video full of chicks twerking or whatever, nobody said damn
Not
thing.
because they're used to it. It's normalized. They've been doing it for years. Now a woman is doing it now. All of a sudden, it's a problem. But at the end of the day, she's actually glorifying the woman, the female body. at the end of the day. So I don't
Niggas
think nothing
don't
wrong
like
with it.
being excluded
At the end of
from
the
the
day, in
pussy.
2019,
That's
well,
That's
true.
it. Tank got it.
In
Niggas gotta have the power, Brick.
Nick, and that's the problem. In 2019, women are taking that power. We've been taking that power for years.
They're like, hey, wait a
That's the
minute,
problem.
all y'all
We're
back
taking-
there,
we're taking power
break this
now.
up.
We're taking power though, not with just what we can offer in the bedroom and our pussy, but we also taking power by our brains and the things that we would come up with that niggas normally are used to doing themselves or men are normally used to doing. So in 2019, we actually running more shit than people actually realize, and men actually realize, and they don't like it. So their biggest thing is let's demean them so we can figure out a way to take back control. You're not taking back control from women. I'm sorry. We
That
got
makes
this.
a lot of sense.
If y'all got control in the first place.
We got control.
That makes-
We control y'all every day, and y'all just don't realize it. Y'all do a lot of things that we have y'all doing.
No.
Yes.
Y'all do a lot of things in our favor. Y'all
This is the
realize
problem
it.
with women, Stephanie and Brittany. The problem with women
Problem
is
is women. Is
from a
that
man
I'm
perspective.
not ready to go on. That's the problem.
Stephanie said she a real nigga.
I just play.
Let me tell you, from a man
From a
perspective,
man perspective.
I'm pretty sure Cuz gonna agree with me on this. Problem with women is y'all got too much dignity.
Problem with women is
You got too much integrity in what y'all pussy is.
dignity and
Work.
integrity.
It's work.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
both.
okay,
Y'all
go
ain't y'all
I
got too
ain't
much
never said
dignity.
that.
Guess what? It's worth a lot because guess what? It gets y'all to do the things that we
No,
need y'all
I
to do,
know.
but y'all don't even know y'all doing.
I know it's worth a lot.
It's very
I
hypnotizing.
know it's worth. I know
It's
it's
very
worth a lot.
hypnotizing.
But y'all don't use it in the right way.
Oh,
It's
we
different
do.
animals.
We-
in,
but the
in,
thing
hold on,
about
let me
it-
tell you,
oh,
it's
go ahead.
different animals in the animal kingdom where the bitches is running the shit because they know that the male want the pussy. But nigga, you ain't getting this pussy if you don't do this, and that.
But here's
Humans ain't involved to that.
oh yes,
We
no,
can
y'all have.
manipulate y'all.
No, y'all can't.
We manipulate
We've
shit out of
been
women.
manipulating y'all for
Yeah.
years. The thing about it is, you talk about
Not
weak
for
minded
power.
women. You
I
talk about
gotta-
weak
I gotta
minded
agree.
women.
I gotta-
Strong minded women. No. We've been.
I gotta
manipulating
agree
y'all
with,
for
but see,
years.
that's the problem. I agree with Tank because Tank right, but I do agree with you too, Britt, because
Yeah,
strong-minded women ain't going for that. But the
No.
problem is, it ain't enough strong-minded women. The majority of women are weak-minded.
I beg to differ.
Ooh,
So if you talking
where
about
your numbers?
when you talking about weak minded
Who
women,
running this shit?
so then let's dig into when you talking about we have women that are weak minded. Let's dig into the demographic of weak minded women.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
you the
dig
white
into that.
bitches.
Let's
Oh,
dig
you
into
damn
the
right about
weak
that.
minded men, women.
You damn right about
Let's
that.
talk about that because when you talk about us as sisters, you actually have more strong minded sisters out there
Yes.
than you realize.
You
And
can't-
we're actually
I can't
doing
disagree.
way
I feel
more.
like black
And
women
we
are more
are-
assertive.
We are more assertive. We're actually more manipulative than you actually do realize.
Oh yeah,
And
y'all
actually-
scam us now.
And they, no,
I know, but see, this is
but
the
we're
problem
also
with that.
very influencing. So when you talk about weak-minded women, you need to dissect it by the
But
demographic.
this is the problem with that. Y'all, black women, I love black women. I don't fuck
I
with
love
black
black
women.
women too. I know.
All right.
So.
I don't fuck.
Love us all.
White bitches don't tell nobody. I couldn't help it. God damn it,
Two
Sally.
red bones like
All right, Sally was throwing the piece at me. God damn it, come on over here, Sally. Becky and Sally.
We giving them a run for their money.
But
Ben giving them a run for their money.
the problem
No, I
with
have.
black women being assertive and all of this, and that is, we in America. In America, it's a white
This
man's
is
world.
America.
So all of that assertive shit still gonna get you Trump. Cause all of them weak-minded white bitches gonna
The
vote.
problem is,
Here's the
that's-
funny
but
part.
but the
You got
problem.
more white men out there that actually like them.
Well, see, that's the thing though. It don't matter if they like y'all or not. The problem
They
is
want a sister.
the gap between white women and black women. There's a huge gap between white women and black women. White women don't respect y'all at all. I think black women respect women more than they respect y'all. I think white women may be intimidated of y'all. They may fear y'all. They may respect your boast or bravado, but they damn sure don't care about no black bitch. I can tell you that right now. Not now white woman care about no black bitch.
They want them to care more about women's rights
Right.
and shit, but
Right.
fuck all that black shit.
But when it comes time for black women's rights, they don't want nothing to do with
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
Just by like what we were talking about last week with what's her name? The chick who endorsed Farrakhan,
Tamika Mallory.
Tamika Mallory.
Yeah.
And you know,
Right.
she was more on the lines of I'm here for black women.
Absolutely.
And they was like, well, this is women's march,
And they wanted
not a
her
black
to-
women's march.
And they wanted her to like denounce Minister Farrakhan, and she was like, "No, fuck that! I'm not denouncing nothing." Like at the end of the day, I agree with some of the things that he said.
You white folks
But at the end of
always
the day,
want you to
she never truly
denounce
like
shit.
endorsed him. But she's like, I'm not gonna denounce him either. Like,
I will tell you, Farrakhan is a nut job, but he say some cool shit sometimes.
Yeah,
But
A lot of
Thought
times.
provoking.
he'll get a pep rally going. Boy.
Thought provoking, very much so.
I go to the church.
I mean, that being said, let's transition that. We're talking about women being strong and weak, and let's transition it into this Chris Brown thing. Talk about some domestic violence real quick. Okay, so Chris Brown was arrested in Paris and accused of rape or whatever. Since then, he's been released and he denies the charges. He got a shirt out that said that bitch lying. And
made a lot of Instagram and Twitter one of them.
Yeah.
Post that,
yeah,
It's against his moral.
it's against his moral to rape
Sick of
women.
these lying hoes.
Yeah,
And
and
they're
so-
making it harder for real women that's getting the pussy cooking. God damn it.
I agree.
And more
The
judgment
lying
on them.
women do make it harder for the women who actually get raped. That is true. But I think the number of women that lie is low. That being said, I'm not saying Chris Brown did this. That's not what I'm saying. But what I do want to get into is I want to talk about, because we've talked about domestic violence on this show before. I want to talk about the men in the situation of domestic violence real quick. Okay, why do we give men a pass so much? At what point do we stop giving the men a pass for domestic violence or negative behavior towards women? Because Chris Brown, he beat Rihanna's ass. Then he had the video which he
now you
said,
gonna say some other
which
shit.
he said he was horseplaying, and everybody corroborated that he was
No,
horseplaying.
not that he,
But the
not
picture-
that he said he was horseplaying.
I said
The
everybody,
bitch
everybody,
and everybody around
everybody
him.
corroborated it that he was
He ain't hit a
horseplaying.
big shit.
But he looked like he was choking the shit out of him. And her friend showed looked like she was trying to pull his hand off of him or whatever. Then now he got his rape accusation. My thing is, this nigga always in trouble. So going back like to the R. Kelly thing, when you see a pattern, why is it that we don't accept and recognize patterns of negativity? Because Stephanie, you work in this field or whatever, right? So as a social worker, would you consider that a pattern of violence, what Chris Brown doing? Or would you just say Chris Brown don't have an issue?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
how
how
it's
can
not
you
violence
consider,
though.
so here's my thing. How can you consider it a pattern when, okay, you talk about Rihanna. Rihanna happened how long ago? How many incidents has he had since Rihanna? Until
That we
now.
know about.
That we know about, right? Go
So
ahead,
yeah,
Stephanie.
that's
Tell,
about
tell,
how
tell,
many?
Stephanie, tell us why you would analyze that as a pattern. Why you would analyze Chris Brown as a threat.
Because he clearly showed like behaviors of like not only like domestic violence but anger issues, other types that could play into the fact.
I got anger issues.
Did he?
I might slap a bitch tomorrow. Who knows?
But he just showed other factors that it could be something else wrong there.
Yeah, because the media puts whatever out there.
But this is my thing though. The moment that the Chris Brown rape thing hit the media, the moment it hit it, boom, everybody just this, that, and the third.
Like hyenas.
Hyenas, right? And I feel like in society, you are guilty until proven innocent.
Ready to bring a nigga down.
Ready to bring him down and bring up the Rihanna thing that happened years ago.
It's still
Mind you,
It don't matter.
Yeah,
What you say,
it don't
Stephanie?
matter. It happened, right? But mind you, when can a person get away from their past? When are you going to forget? When are you
That's
going
my
to
point.
forget?
Okay,
But he-
No, they
I know
have
he hasn't had
to be
any-
Dr. Martin Luther King.
But he
that
don't.
hadn't,
don't.
the thing about it is,
No, they
he
don't.
hadn't had any incidents since then until this allegation came
No,
up.
he hasn't
that
had.
was proven
He hasn't
to
had.
be
Right.
a false
He hasn't
allegation.
had any proven incidents.
Proven.
There's
But now he's
plenty of
stigmatized.
allegations.
But now he's stigmatized because yes, he had the one situation with Rihanna. We haven't heard anything.
Not
since.
everything the nigga do.
Now he's all of a sudden, as soon as this came
I
out,
want to give a
he's
point. I want to give a
stigmatized.
point about this.
Fuck Chris
Colin
Brown.
Kaepernick and
What?
one of his teammates had got accused of rape when he was still playing for the San Francisco 49ers. Kaepernick was like, she lying, that's not what went down, yada, yada, yada. Kaepernick had got proven innocent, right?
Right.
You have never heard his name again.
He don't fuck with bitches like Chris do. If Chris Brown fuck with a lot of bitches, and when you like the fuck,
But we don't know if Kaepernick fucked a lot of bitches or not. You don't know that.
No, I know that. I know
But
that.
you also don't know Chris Brown because like you only know about certain women. You don't know about a bunch. Like
This
you
is what
don't
I
know
know
about
about Chris
everything.
Brown. It's a wild nigga that like to fuck hoes. And he
All niggas like to be wild and fuck hoes, and if you think about
wait a
it,
minute now.
No, he
No,
like
but
to-
he like
no,
to.
he like to-
I like to what?
Just beat him and stuff
No,
like
I listen.
but it's blind
I listen to
woman though, unless
Lloyd.
you talking about more. But go
I
ahead.
listen to Lloyd on Lip Service, Angela Yee podcast,
Mhm.
and listening from how the nigga talking and we run all of these bitches, I could tell how he deals with women or whatever, and he don't fuck a lot of these ratchet bitches.
One of my friends said Karuchi had to go. Evolution said Karuchi had to get a restrainer on him. Damn.
Well, to me, see,
Yeah,
this
that's
my
what he
thing.
got a baby with.
I feel like this whole,
He got a baby with somebody.
I feel like this whole, well, he fuck with these type of people. Well,
that shit gonna happen.
They trying to bring him down. Well, this, that, other. That's my point. I feel like when it's domestic violence situations with the men, we make excuses.
No, it's not excuses.
Yeah,
That's just
I mean,
facts.
you know, if it happened one time, more than likely it's gonna happen again.
But it hasn't happened, though.
But wait. You
So-
know what else too? Most of the times with men, and this is a fact, when men get charged for domestic violence, even if that's the first time they've been arrested, that's not the first time it happened. Am I wrong, Stephanie?
Right, true.
So
what if a nigga do that and he don't get arrested?
then you don't get arrested.
All right, but
There's
then,
plenty of niggas that don't.
you don't have that stigma on you, right? So now you're not getting judged the same.
Right.
So now you're in a position where you can judge Chris Brown, but it's just because
I can only judge what I see though.
I know, but now you're gonna judge Chris Brown when you know that you done did some shit where you could have did the same damn thing. Everybody throwing these stones when they palate ain't clean.
No, that's not what it's about.
Everybody
That's not what it's
fucked up.
about. It's not about throwing stones because it don't
Yeah,
matter.
it is.
It don't matter, bro. If you beat a woman ass back in 2003 or 2002 or whenever, and then you was like that was a mistake and I ain't do it no more, and you in the rest of your life you don't walk and you ain't did nothing like that, and you don't have no pattern of domestic violence or
You
domestic
don't have a bad.
assault towards women
You don't have
or
assault.
or a pattern of allegations.
You don't have
You good.
allegations.
You talking about some
You don't
shit.
have allegations.
Everybody don't have to walk. Everybody don't have to walk on eggshells and be Dr. King like you said. But it's not every nigga that come up in the news every fucking 6 months about beating a bitch ass or raping a bitch. Only Chris Brown. This is his second rape allegation.
What was the
Second.
first one? What was the first one?
Remember the white bitch that said they held him in the house and they raped her? They was trying to rape him and stuff like that.
No.
Lord have
Don't do that
mercy.
shit, no.
This is what I'm talking about. Yes, it was a white bitch, and then that shit.
But now let's
because the
put it
white
this
bitch
way.
had did the shit before.
Well,
That's
let's
what
put
this
this
what
way.
I-
all of them get thrown.
This what I'm talking about with him fucking these kind of bitches.
so when is it not? So okay, put it this way. You got a dude out here. You famous. You fucking women. This, that, and the third. You got that one woman. You got that one woman who's like, you know what? I want X, Y, and Z. Like, nah, you should jump off. You out. Good. Whatever. Now you go cry rape because he didn't want shit to do with you. When do we look at that shit? Especially after the fact when it was proven that A, he wasn't the one that quote unquote raped her. He probably smashed,
Well,
but he wasn't the one that quote unquote
One more
raped her.
thing, especially if that's the kind of bitch that you done fuck with, and then you still fucking with them kind of bitches.
But how you know
It's
you
gonna
fucking
be in
with
social
them?
media.
That's the thing, how you know you fucking with them kind of bitches at the end of the day.
Kind of bitch.
And
You know
then
dumb
human
nigga. I ain't
beings,
gonna say that. You know what kind of bitches we fucking with.
we also have like the sexual desire that needs to be fulfilled
Hey.
at the end of the day. So now he's condemned because he's sticking his penis in bitches
What
because he
prostitution?
wants to, and they allow him to do it.
You got-
his
you
life
got-
now is a problem.
You got $70-80 million. You motherfucking Chris Brown.
Baby hoes.
There's plenty of women out there. You right. It's plenty of women out there that will fuck you for the absolute free ski.
But
that you
how
don't
is he
have to
so-
run into.
So he
a
got to
bitch.
run a fucking background check on
Yes.
every bitch that he fucking
Yes.
find out if they crazy or not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all of that.
You gotta protect yourself.
This
It's
But
like-
at the end of the day, if I'm in a drunken situation, if I'm in a
Nah,
drunken
fuck that.
situation,
Mm-mm.
or I just want to get my rocks off, I ain't got time to sit here and do a
Nah,
full
Brittany, 'cause
background
I
check.
know
See,
this.
if you need to,
Listen,
I'm
Brittany.
just saying.
Yeah, no, say,
Listen,
you say yours, I'm
It's
saying
it's not the public's responsibility to keep your image. It's your responsibility to keep your image when you're a public figure.
Absolutely.
So that nigga need to think it through, just like Peyton Manning probably been fucking hoes since day one. But you know what Peyton Manning do before he fucking hoe?
You'll fuck with it.
Yeah, nationwide.
But this is
so
what-
much
now
so-
But if you got
This-
any situation you get up, you after a concert and all the other stuff, you see groovy bitches, oh, this bitch is cute in the
You gotta
motherfucker,
go
you
out
coming
there.
home. Like, how am I supposed to do you crazy shit?
This is where me and you agree, or whatever. Because I don't agree with the judge Chris Brown like he beat bitches or whatever.
Dude.
But
Say it again, Stephanie.
Dude.
but he hasn't.
He has.
He's ass. He's
You
You
know,
know, he has one time.
one
whatever.
is enough for me.
All right, okay. So now
Good job, Stephanie.
Okay, one was enough for him.
Yeah.
So now, fuck it. The rest of it, he beat bitches now. That's what he knows
Pretty
for.
much.
Forever or whatever.
That's
You
his
choked
fault.
the bitch. Fuck it.
I was 16.
It don't matter.
14
It don't matter. You
years
choke the bitch. That's what you good for. The only reason that you're not known for that is because you're not famous. But if you was famous,
Damn right.
Okay, but
Just
if,
like a nigga who
Okay,
robbed a
right.
bank
Okay.
and he not famous and he get his bank rob charge and do his thing and go about his life, everybody that meet him from that day forward ain't gonna know him as a bank robber. They gonna know him as Rob.
That's what I'm talking.
But
Don't
that's
get it.
Chris
Don't get
Brown.
crazy to
So
social.
when do you get
Okay.
away from
Yeah.
your past?
You
is what I'm
can't.
saying.
He Chris Brown.
Yeah,
So
that's
at-
what just
at the
said.
end
You
of the
can't
day-
compare a regular nigga or a regular person to Chris
But
Brown.
why not? He's still a
Because we're not creating the image.
Because
we
people is
just
stupid
we
as
just
fuck,
being
But at the end of the day, he worked. But all the other stuff,
Group
he's
think is
creating.
stupid as fuck.
He's
That's why.
creating. He has an image.
I'm
That's
sick of
enough.
these
At the end of the day, he's still a human fucking being, like you are, like you are, like
I
you
agree.
are.
But wait,
So when do you
but
get?
wait,
When does a
but
person
wait.
stop
I
being?
agree that he's a human being.
No, you don't.
Wait.
You think you're
But-
goddamn
I
alien.
just want to say
But
the
when
point.
does
You bastard.
I just want to say the point.
Shut up.
I just want to say the point.
I'm just saying,
I just
stop
want to say
being.
the point. I agree that this
Go ahead,
nigga's a
bro.
human being. But in my opinion, celebrities can't be out here and be like, treat me like the nigga down the street.
Yeah,
Because you're not the nigga down the street, bro.
But
That's
you
what
feel
we
like
down the street ain't on the
fucking
camera.
being like, when
I
did
don't
I
give
get
a
away
fuck.
from
You
you?
know,
My
you on
past?
camera.
You was young. You was young.
That,
You was
okay,
young,
so
and you
then,
get young.
if
you
we
get
do
young,
that
you
shit,
get young.
if we don't do that shit, then we gotta start making excuses for Trump. We gotta start making
No, because
excuses.
no. We can't make no excuse for no
No,
motherfucker.
no,
Because he's still, that's like making an
no,
excuse
no,
for
no,
Chris
no.
Brown and he's still beating bitches. I can't
Yeah.
make who?
You know what I'm saying?
No, but who?
But see, Bertha working that field, and she know that when a nigga beat a bitch, she probably beat bitches all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
I
not,
agree with that.
No, but that's you generalizing. That's not a fact though.
That's
not
a fact.
No, it's a fact.
Stephanie, is it a fact that in domestic violence, if a man
No,
beats
no,
a
no.
woman that it averages out that he's done it before?
No. It's not a fact that if
Or-
some.
or-
It's not a. It's
Go
not-
ahead, Stephanie.
It's
You
not
the
a,
expert. Go
it's not a
ahead.
fact that if I hit a woman, that I'm always gonna hit every woman that I'm with. That's not a fact.
And that goes back to what I'm saying.
That's not a fact. You
When
can
do
say that's
you
a
get?
fact.
When do you get?
Well,
away
it might
from
not
the
get to the
past?
physical part, but it might be some type of violence involved.
That's still not a fact.
So a person-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So a
still not a
person
fact.
cannot be. A person cannot be reformed. A person cannot go
Exactly.
through. Cannot go through.
Reformation is shown through character. Okay, so that go back to what I was saying in the
Through who
beginning.
judgment?
I'm judging. I can't
Okay,
never judge
that's
on
what I'm saying.
surface.
You-
Let me finish.
This is
Reformation is shown through character and that he's built. Okay, so if he's gonna say I'm reformed, like he got on there and he cried, I'm sorry, I punched him in the face or whatever, right? Then I shouldn't see no pictures of you. You gotta know in your mind,
Yeah.
I can't horseplay and put my hand around a bitch's throat. Because people gonna look at me a certain way. You gotta know in your mind, I can't get in a situation where it look like I done raped a bitch.
Everybody ain't got all
But
of
how was
that.
he supposed to know he was in it? That was nice. How you on like? How was he supposed to know that when he woke up the next day, his bitch was gonna go and say, "Hey, I was raped"? Like, how was he supposed to know that? Be able to predict it?
I don't think he
Fucking with them trifling bitches,
Thank you.
Brittany.
See, and
Them
it's
trifling
I'm
bitches.
thinking like dick
Stop.
is a
Stop,
woman.
Brittany, wait. Tank right.
Well, you gotta
Tell you
wake
right.
up and say, oh shit,
Oh,
you
shit.
didn't do it. You
Right.
should be like,
Tell you
oh,
right.
that's
Wait, let me
all.
tell you why.
Like,
Let me tell you why.
you have,
Go ahead.
like, if you just feel like it may be, then don't do it.
And that's the Tank right.
Like,
He's
no.
fucking with trifling hoes. Stop. Stop.
I don't know. That's the thing.
Listen,
That's all
listen,
he's right now.
listen,
That's all
Yo,
he
you
get
got to
at.
know
That's all he
before.
get
Wait.
at.
How?
You Chris
Oh, I
Brown.
I pick you out the lineup. I pick you out of the
Did you
group of
Chris
people.
Brown? Go fuck Lady
Like, there's a
Gaga.
whole bunch of people out there. A whole bunch of all Chris Brown, throwing
Stephanie,
hands
what
on
fuck
the
Lady
stage.
Gaga?
And I picked
Oh,
you.
I know.
And I'm going back and I smashed you.
No, I can tell you how. I
How the
can
hell am I supposed to know you
I can
trifling?
tell- can I tell you how?
Go ahead.
I will tell you
Can I
how.
tell you
I'm
how?
not now. Because
Passionate.
you know what? I never been the type to fuck strangers. Cause I might fuck a stranger.
Maybe.
You know,
If you a stranger and I fucked you, what's up?
just fuck some random stripper bitch.
I won't fuck a
You
stranger.
know, go
Probably about 3-4 times.
go
in my
pay for
life.
some pussy. But most of the time,
I hate some pussy. That's not above me.
most of the time before some sexual encounter occurs, if you're a smart individual with dealing with who you fuck, then you will have some conversation with them, some kind of talk. It'll be some kind of interaction, and through that interaction, that'll tell you everything you need to know about that person. That's me. I can tell you, if I talk to somebody for 5 minutes, I can tell you most likely what kind of motherfucker this is.
Back in my day,
And if you can't tell that, then you don't need. Then you fucking up your career.
I agree.
I'm gonna be
Especially if I
honest
had a career.
I'm the
And
judge.
not a regular career. This nigga ain't no
Chris
shit
Brown.
This nigga, he
But I'm
30.
Yeah, he
I'm
damn near
honest
30
with
years old.
back in my day, in my 20s, even in my late teens, 18, 19,
Yeah, Eric.
me having a drink, going out, hanging out, whatever. All I did was look you up and down. You look me up and down. We had a conversation. What's your name? What's my name? Where you going? Where you
Bring
going?
out your fucking
And then I'm
strangers.
just saying, and went back to the house. I wasn't thinking about that shit. To be honest with you, I'm not. I mean, and that was me No, there was no that.
And we
The
can't.
only question I honestly have for you is, do you have a condom? No, okay, then we gotta do it.
We can't expect.
That's about
yeah,
it.
We can't expect
So
everybody
you
to be
can't
at the
expect
level of
everybody to
maturity.
do it.
that
But
we
you can't expect everybody to do that, especially in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
situation when you're picking out random bitches.
My thing is this,
No.
though.
But you need to.
My thing is
You
smart.
should, if it's smart,
So
you
you're not
should.
smart. Yeah.
And
You
pick out
yeah.
Chris Brown.
Say it again, Stephanie.
It's
Say
so
it.
mental.
Wait,
It's
say it
out
again,
there,
Marco.
though.
Marco,
Like,
say it again. You
I
can't
can
say
say
it.
if I'm a dude and
Thank
I'm
you.
no.
Well, here's the thing.
Wait, no, wait. You can't pick random bitches, but you gotta talk to them.
Right.
As a man, as Chris Brown, we gonna fuck about your conversation,
All right.
trying to get them draws, and that's all I care about.
Well,
But
this
you
is
ain't-
what's
no,
going to happen.
stop.
It's going to be rape allegations
Thank
more
you.
coming.
Wait.
Because you just picked
Nigga,
random
He probably
bitches.
learned his lesson now.
And see, here's my thing. Why should I have sympathy or empathy for this nigga? Because, listen, if you're not smart enough to know that you Chris Brown and people for your head, and you need to stay out of the weeds and stay out of the riffraff, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Because here's the thing. R. Kelly had a pattern, right? And I'm not saying Chris Brown and R. Kelly are the same
This
nigga.
what we. This what
Wait.
we do.
Let me see.
Facts.
Let me say this. R. Kelly had a pattern. Niggas ignored the pattern
No.
for what? Wait. For whatever reason, for a long time.
Because he argued.
Because he R. Kelly.
Said that
And
was
then it turned,
oh,
right, and it turned out R. Kelly was the thing. Here's what I'm saying about the Chris Brown thing. Okay, all I'm saying is, it's more than likely, based on the evidence. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying based on the evidence, it's more than likely that in the future, it's going to be a surviving Chris Brown shit, then it's going to be not a surviving Chris Brown
This
shit.
is why white people. This is why in the criminal justice system, niggas get sentenced to more time than white people. Because when an opinion forms that this is what most likely happens, or what in this situation. So this is how
I would say the same
this
thing
is-
for a white
this-
dude.
No, this is no. I'm just saying no. But I'm just because. You're not basing it off of the facts of the situation. You're basing it off of allegations, social media. You're basing it off of not actually the facts. So this is how the criminal justice system works. They don't base the shit off of the facts of the situation. They see that this is a black man. This is what I know about all the black young, that they animal, they this, that. I'm going to judge him. That's coming into my judgment whether I like it or not. And that's how I'm going to judge him. So when you looking at Chris Brown and you say, I'm going to judge you not for the facts of what you did, but because of everything all around. Well, that's playing. That's how you understand that psychology.
I get what you're saying, and I agree that is how fucking criminal justice works. But I'm a nigga, and I'm still looking at it the same way. That's actually how I feel. And
You're
the
not
same thing-
immune to the same thing, to the same judgment that white people do.
What you about to
I
say?
just don't like to respond like she lied. Like I don't think that
Why?
should be your
Well,
response.
what
I mean because
else can
I think it should have
say?
been more like I didn't do it or more so like like
Oh, you
just
mean the
like,
fact that he said this bitch line?
yeah, like she lied. Like that's like
But that's
in a situation of rape, they always be
If-
like, well, that
but
bitch
if
lied.
somebody
It
is
just make him
accusing-
look just skeptical.
But if
Like,
somebody's
I'm just like,
accusing you of something that you know you didn't do, the first shit that's gonna come out your mouth is probably something out of emotion and being mad. This bitch is lying.
But every nigga gonna say that bitch lying.
Because if they are.
Even if they rape them or
Yeah,
not.
that's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody trying to go to
That's
jail.
gonna
That's
be
the
a
truth.
nigga response.
I can
Like,
say
in an
that.
emotional state, when you're angry, the last thing you think, last
that's
thing you're
not-
doing is
he
responding in a
always
rational
angry.
state.
He always
If-
taking
if
that
I-
nigga like the Hulk.
I would be too if somebody's accusing of somebody Right, but I would be too though.
Like
Straight up.
Boosie said, I hope that hoe get raped by a pack of niggas. This
Oh my
is-
God.
Now that shit ain't for TV. That ain't no PC
Nah.
shit. That's Boosie. That's a real nigga
But
talking.
Boosie a different nigga than Chris
Absolutely.
Brown.
And that's what I'm talking about. And see,
But let
if
me
Chris Brown would have said that, Lord, you know what? If you know the head.
It would have been over for him.
But
Like,
that's
he
the
always
thing.
did.
Chris Brown gotta know Chris Brown ain't say that because Chris Brown gotta know he can't say that. Boosie can say whatever the fuck he want. He love Boosie. But Chris Brown can't say the same shit Lil Boosie say.
Double standard.
Chris Brown it is a double standard. What Tank say all the time. It is a double standard and it gotta exist. Fact. Because I can't treat Lil Boosie from fucking New Orleans, Baton Rouge, talking about love your family. That can't be the same. I can't treat him like Chris Brown.
No, from Virginia, the same goddamn
No, because
way.
Chris
This way
Brown
you
has
lose
high
it,
ass
though. This way you lose
Nah.
it. Because
It's two
I,
different. So he's in a different genre because he's more mainstream. So Boosie is not. He's more underground. Chris Brown is more mainstream.
Boosie has
So
always
he's more
presented
commercial.
himself as an
So he's gonna
ignorant
be like
ass nigga.
Are you speaking for the common folk, or are you speaking as an intellectual?
I'm just speaking for myself.
Are you speaking like an intellectual science person?
I'm just speaking for myself.
Because
That's just how I feel.
Because if you speaking from the intellectual science part, I don't see.
If I was speaking on specifically statistics, then I would just say that we just have to leave it alone and wait for the trial to play out. Because that's all you can do. But I'm speaking from the court.
You a goddamn Klingon.
You're right, but I'm speaking. But if you watch Star Trek,
You ain't no Vulcan.
wait, nigga, I'm a Vulcan. If you watch, no, you're not.
Bitch.
No, you're not. Because even
What?
Vulcans do this. Let me show you on Star Trek. On Star Trek
You getting
Enterprise.
some
I
nerd
don't know
Wait.
nothing about Star
We
Trek.
about to get on it right now.
So my mama-
So everybody out there that don't watch Star Trek, Vulcans are emotionless humanoids.
No emotion, logic.
They just only use logic.
I
But
I
if you
know
watch Star
something
Trek
about
Enterprise,
that.
T'Pol contracted a disease that you only could contract when you mind meld, which at the time Vulcans didn't do during this time. It was like basically she got HIV, right? And you only can get it through mind melding. So it was illegal and it was wrong. So they said, oh, well, T'Pol, you automatically out of the Vulcan society because you got this, because we kick everybody out that got it. And there's no way to get it besides mind melding. But she got raped mind meld. And there was a whole bunch of things. And the whole Vulcans, the whole society kicked her out. So even Vulcans with logic still go on generalizations. So that's my point. I'm coming from the court of public opinion. Number one, I want to
logic.
it ain't logic at all.
That's a miswriting the script.
Nothing can be
Fuck
absolutely
your
logic.
bullshit.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it can.
I'm gonna tell
They
you where I'm
should've took
coming
it
from.
in, 'cause
Too.
logic
Wait.
is
I'm
right.
gonna tell you where I'm coming
What you
from.
talking
too.
about?
Fuck Chris Brown. I don't have to give two fucks about Chris Brown. When we had a conversation about Chris Brown when the picture of him choking the bitch came out, I said fuck.
You jumped on it already. See? You jumped on. See, that's
You
what
what? I like Chris Brown. You just so
Yeah, I love his music.
Fuck him as a
Cuz
person.
jump on whatever media shit out there.
Negative. I
Yes,
don't
you
give
do.
a fuck about
Like
these
bitch.
niggas. I don't care about these niggas. Number one, it's just like not James Baldwin. I'm sorry. Shout out James Baldwin. It's just like Malcolm X said or whatever. Why we always gotta put so much high esteem on our fucking singers and football players and
I
shit?
don't.
Fuck these niggas, man.
True.
I don't have to. Here's my thing. Here's what really pisses me
Well,
off
that's why I
about this whole
still
Chris
listen to
Brown
R.
thing.
Kelly music.
Right.
I think it's.
And do what you want. I don't even care about that. Because music is music. But let me tell you this.
Yeah.
This is what pissed me off about the Chris Brown thing the most.
What,
Why
man?
are niggas so I'm talking about niggas went back
What, man?
Niggas went back and forth with me on the Chris Brown shit.
Cause you ain't making a goddamn
No
sense.
wait, niggas went back and forth with me. Oh, come on, Andy. Niggas went back and forth with me on the Chris Brown shit for days on a post. But like she was Chris Brown, PR executive. Fuck Chris Brown. Team Breezy. No, give me this point. Give me that point. Oh, I researched what you said. It doesn't add up. Fuck this nigga, man. And niggas doing the same. Niggas did the same. Wait, niggas did the same thing with Bill Cosby. Did the same thing with R. Kelly.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
And it goes back to my
and
point.
we did the same thing with OJ.
It goes back to
Guilty.
I don't
Guilty.
need that. I don't need that.
Guilty
I'm
to
Fuck 'em.
innocent, straight up.
How he put
I'm
in
not
the
the
same boat as when you see this is the sadistic shit. When you put him in the same boat as R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, and you just saying his name synonymous with them like it's equal or some shit.
He beat the shit out of my boo.
That's my problem with rape. That's my problem with rape
You
culture.
got say it again. Now wait, Stephanie. Now what Stephanie just said. It's true.
Fuck these hoes.
Dark-
Whoa.
Yeah, start believing them.
You
Fuck
got
these
to.
hoes.
Because
I'm
that's
sick of these hoes.
exactly why a lot of stuff happening and women don't come
Let me
forward
tell you
because
something
they're
about.
afraid
Let me
of
tell you something.
people like, oh, that
I have
bitch
an
lying.
issue, but I get what she's saying. I feel what she's saying. However,
Yeah,
I have
I
an
feel
issue
it
with
too.
the
I'm
one
just
side.
wild.
I have an issue with the one-sided thought process that believe the woman. However, yeah, we're gonna hear what she got to say. And hear that she did X, Y, he did X, Y, and Z. But I'm sorry, what did she do?
Here's what I say. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
God damn it.
Wait,
What?
What
Who?
did she do?
she didn't do shit.
Yeah,
like
man,
that.
Tyson got
No,
raped.
she right, but you right as far as
Rihanna ain't do nothing to get beat like
You do
that.
not. You do
I'm
not.
sorry.
You do not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A nigga just gonna beat you out the blue.
You do nothing. How can I say? I really can't get it out. You do nothing to deserve to get beat, get
No.
raped. There's
No.
nothing you can do to
Nothing
deserve
to
it.
get raped.
You can't say you won't do nothing to deserve
Yeah,
to get beat.
it's no reason why a
Rape is
person
another
can hit
thing.
you.
You, regardless of what you say, what you do, they should not hit you.
Wait,
Yeah, man,
wait, if you hit them?
Well, if you hit them, okay, that's
Exactly,
But
that's-
still, but if you had that choice to walk away, still at that same
But
time.
you ain't, but the
But
thing
that
between
is-
Chris Brown and Rihanna, they was both in a fucking car, small ass goddamn car. She was doing whatever the fuck she was doing. And at the end of the day, what the hell was he supposed to do? He stopped the car. She kept doing whatever. He at this point he defended himself. Now he went too far. He went too far. But at the end of the day, women do and I'm one of them. We do exist. But we
wait, Brittany. Let me tell you something.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how many niggas on the. It's
my thought process.
We got a bunch of viewers on Facebook right now. I don't know how many niggas on the YouTube because I can't see that until it's off the screen. And whoever listening right now, plus we got D just walked in the gantry or whatever, right? I'm gonna tell you like this here. Everybody that know me personally know Nisha, right?
Boy, you finna put Nisha
Let
out
me
there,
tell you
boy.
something, boy.
Why you talking about Nisha?
Let me tell you something. Nisha been on the show. Let me tell you something. If I can survive Nisha without beating her ass, I'm talking some real
Everybody
shit.
not you.
No.
Here's what I'm saying. I would
Here's
knock the shit out of Nisha.
It's not.
That's what it's all.
Listen what I'm saying. If I can survive Nisha,
Well, you put out there.
I want to hear this.
if I can survive Nisha without blacking her eye or splitting her lip,
Yeah.
then I feel like every nigga should do it.
That's
now,
a lie.
Wait,
That's a lie.
wait. I'm not saying that if a woman is on top of you, push like beating on you, you don't throw them across like get off me, or you don't push them out the way. But I feel like you can walk your whole life without having to split a woman lip.
You doing it by
Rihanna's
your
lip
standards.
was split, and her eye was fucking
But
black as
understand
fuck.
though,
You
look
going by
at
your
the
standards, though.
environment in which they were in at the end of the. I get no, he went too far. But when in a situation of anger and rage, and you tried, and somebody probably doing harm to you. At the end of the day, I don't condone what he did as far as putting his hands on her. However, at the end of the day, going back to human beings
I don't know.
and going back to having emotions. At the end of the
Don't
day,
pull it.
we don't know how long he went through whatever he went through with her before he decided to say fuck this shit.
I think it's
So it's on both sides. However, Rihanna got the sympathy because she had the
Because she's a woman. She should get
and she's
sympathy.
a woman.
I wanna say this
Nobody
too.
had sympathy for Chris Brown because
when
you
you in
didn't
a
see what he went
toxic
through.
relationship like that,
Right,
it's
both
gonna
people
be
are
on both
ridiculous.
sides because what happens is I'm not
But
saying
it
Chris
wasn't
or
on-
Rihanna
but the judgment
initiated
was
it.
not on both sides.
But
It's a problem.
But see,
Because she had, like,
that's going back to Chris Brown. That's his fault. You have to know who you are. This nigga could have been Michael Jackson. He'll never be Michael Jackson because that. Let me talk about one of my heroes real quick. Kobe motherfucking Bryant.
Fuck him.
He raped the bitch.
He did not rape the bitch. But wait.
The bitch, they say she wanted it in her ass, she put it in her ass. That's rape. Ain't it? Oh.
I mean, they were already in the
They was
consensual
fucking
act as
Yes,
well.
but I say don't. If she said
Okay,
no,
who cares if she
don't
was-
put it in her
Let's
ass.
go
Do it. That's sodomy.
Let's go back to Kobe.
God killed like
But there was
3,000
already-
niggas for
but there was
that.
already consensual act anyway. It slipped. It slipped.
Okay.
And she didn't like it. It was wrong.
Well, let me say this. One of my heroes, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was on his way to looking like but wait, he was on his way. I'm not about to say nothing positive about it. He was on his way to looking like Michael Jordan. He really was. He was. You a hater. He was getting off, and niggas was legitimately asking the question: is Jordan?
Yeah.
Is Kobe better than Jordan?
Yeah.
Kobe, not thinking of who he was or where he was in society, decided
that pussy.
I gotta fuck the room service girl. That's Kobe's
She
fault.
probably was up there.
Kobe should have did better. I'm gonna do one more of my little black sports heroes that I used to love. Tiger Woods. Tiger, you gotta know who you are.
He didn't like black
These
people.
are these
Don't like black
niggas'
women.
faults.
He don't like black women.
Him, Tiger Woods, Kobe
He
Bryant,
don't do black women.
Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, Chris Brown. All them niggas
Right.
are in their own situation. R. Kelly, Bill
Except for
Cosby.
Chris
And I'm not
Brown,
saying that
they
because
don't
the
like black
crimes
women.
aren't even. I'm saying that because they're in their own situation because they put themselves
Right
there.
about that.
They gotta stand up for themselves. If the court of public opinion say fuck you after you put
It ain't
yourself
the
in a
court,
bad
that's your
place,
opinion.
that's your
Can I
fault.
say this? You said earlier, or whatever, about what was your standard to not hitting the bitch was going through whatever with Nisha not hitting. Now, my question is how many people on the earth?
7.8
I don't
billion.
know.
7.8 billion motherfuckers on
I
earth.
don't know.
Now,
Don't really care about what.
everything is a social judgment. Now, whose standard of tolerance or whatever should be acceptable? Is it your tolerance that should be acceptable, or is it mine? Because I would knock the fuck out of Nisha. So does that mean that I'm too far in your opinion?
Yeah, because that's not the general. That's not the general.
I was gonna say that's not the general percent. How do you know that?
Because the average.
They
nigga
don't know
not
what you
gonna
and
say-
Nisha done went through.
The average nigga not gonna say I'm gonna knock the fuck out of a woman. That's not what the
No,
average
but the
nigga
average
gonna
person
say.
would.
Right.
But
And
okay,
niggas
they
say
would.
that probably a lot. They just don't do it. That's
Yes, that's what I'm
lies.
saying.
How many niggas actually think that? Because as black
It's
women,
been a long
we have
time
mouths,
since.
and I know I have a mouth on me,
Yeah.
and he has said it several times. However, he don't act on it because he know he ain't stupid. However, there's many men that think, I wish I not. I wish I could not.
This is my point with
But
humans.
they did.
Just say, but they didn't. Right. But
You
don't
just
say.
said you got a
but
mouth.
don't- But
and you're
don't
very,
say that
you're a
niggas
very
don't
assertive
think that.
person, though.
And don't say.
But wait, thinking
She ain't
and
running to the
doing
right
is two
nigga. But
things.
look at but look here. But this is my
And
point.
his fist.
Every human think that their standard is the standard for every other human.
True.
What the fuck? No,
Facts.
no, that
They
ain't.
do, but we
I got
can't-
standards and shit. I got shit that I say this is 100 and that ain't 100. You a fuck nigga for this. You a bitch nigga for that. You a yes for this. You a sucker for that. But I can't put that on every fucking human and have that be the standard. Ain't no general fucking thought. We had this society thing about oh you shouldn't do this. Look, I'm not a bitch. She said wrong. I don't want to. I'm just admitting it. Now, how many motherfuckers
In
won't?
case he
How many
just-
motherfuckers in these days won't admit they're hitting the bitch because of public perception? Because niggas like you and Bertha, I would not say nothing bad, because that's a normal opinion. Niggas like you are gonna say that oh this is the worst type of nigga. Yeah. So they ain't gonna say it, but they'll probably do it. That's why I like comedy. Comedians tell the truth.
They do. They tell
Oh,
the truth.
whatever.
They definitely do.
They'll do, and the truth hurts.
I hate the climate that we're in now where comedians cannot be comedians without being judged.
They still can, but it's just the fact that the court of public opinion
Court-
has changed.
right.
You have to look at it like this, man.
But
Back
why?
in the day, it was okay to be like, nigger, get out of here when you walk down the mall. It ain't no more. Okay, so back in the day,
Well, that
if you might
that
have,
wasn't okay.
back
When
in the-
was it okay? Slavery?
No. I'm saying the court of
What
public
you talking about?
the court of public opinion said it was okay. Now if you turn around and look at it, and it's like the court of public opinion say that you can't just say, oh, I real off and hit my woman. Now back in the day, we know for a fact back in the day, if you slap your woman, they'd be like, well, shit.
Hey, but it's
But you
an
can't do
old
that no
video of Sean Connery talking about hitting the bitch. He was like, you know, your wife goes to mouth and off, you just give her a little.
Sean Connery is an 84-year-old Scottish gangster.
Sometimes you gotta slap these hoes.
Bruh.
Nah,
No, you
don't
don't.
say that, bro.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
No.
Don't go to
Man.
jail, bruh, nation.
No,
Don't
sometimes
do
you
it.
need to just
Can't go get y'all locked up.
walk away.
Don't do
Sometimes
it.
you need to walk
Every
away.
You come in the house
Tongue
and
is
the
Say it
really
again,
fucking
Stephanie.
talk.
You come in the house and the bitch got a finger
Then
in the
grab
baby
your
booty.
goddamn keys and walk before
Wait a
home.
minute.
You had babies and
Bitch, hold on.
everything.
I just want to stop. Stop, pause. I just said, you come in the house and the bitch got her finger in the baby booty. Brittany said, grab your keys and walk out. Who is you? Said, that's it.
Take
What
right.
is it, Philip?
Now that's the situation. When you see a child being
No.
abused, it's on you to defend somebody.
Yeah.
But we talking about when a woman is mouthing off.
I can tell another instance.
Somebody mouthing off ain't never a good experience. for
One
anybody.
more-
It's not. It's
One
not.
more instance. This last one.
But
What's up?
I know I've
We got
driven
plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
I've driven people to be like, if you wasn't, if I wouldn't have.
You can think whatever you want. I done thought about setting the bitch on fire. I ain't do it.
If I wasn't there, this nigga would have popped.
I don't blame you.
Okay, look.
I did too.
Okay, it was a video back in the day, right? This bitch got into an argument with the lady on the bus. She called some about niggas while she was on the bus. When she got to her bus stop, this bitch, or whatever.
You have to, you know.
Yeah, the bitch got on the bus and when these young niggas shot up the whole fucking bus. Now, I can't go and smack the fuck out of this bitch. Oh, it'd be too much if I hit her or whatever. See what I'm talking about?
You thinking of extreme scenarios where a bitch needs to get slapped. I'm talking about when you in the house and you sitting on the couch and your wife say, I told you yesterday to pick them socks up. And you say, leave me alone. And then your wife say, you a sorry ass motherfucking nigga, you sorry bitch nigga, blah, blah, blah. And she all in your face pointing the finger. That is not a good enough excuse to get
I'm not going to judge a nigga
But now-
if he
now I
walked the
will
shit
say
out
He's
of her.
staying in the baby blue hole,
So
beat
my
that
friend-
bitch.
So
That's
my
love,
friend
yeah.
Evolution, she said, back in the day, it used to go down and nobody or nobody or everybody knew what was one said. And then we're not in the 60s anymore. True indeed.
Yeah.
So what happens behind closed doors is what happens behind
And
closed
she
doors.
right.
But you always get one side of the story instead of there's three sides. Your side, their side, and the truth. And we don't ever get
The
actual
bitch
truth
tried
in the situation.
You don't get that.
Oh, wait.
Because we're not there.
Listen.
The bitch tried to go.
I agree with her 100%.
We're not
I
there.
appreciate you participating in the show too, by the way. We done have more
Thank you,
participation
girl.
in this show than we done had in the last damn 47
I'm
shows.
just saying.
That being said, though,
Bring me on more often. I got you.
that being said, though, listen. Back in the day, if you knew that Jacob was beating his wife, you ain't say shit. You just let it go. That's just how it is. We don't do that shit around here no more. That's
I
not
don't
acceptable.
say shit now. That ain't none of my fucking business.
Oh, so you
If you know your neighbor,
It
know your
depends.
neighbor
It
husband
depends.
beating the fuck out of her every night, you not gonna say nothing?
Wait, say
you
hold on.
confessing that you beating somebody?
No, not me. You
Oh,
talking
okay,
about
go
Jacob.
ahead.
You talking about Jacob right now.
When I lived in an apartment with
Okay.
Nisha, when I lived in an apartment,
right now.
when I lived in an apartment with Nisha, next
Okay.
door to us,
Yeah.
right, was these evangelical motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And we used to hear them boom 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 So
You
at
got-
first,
you
I'm
call
sure
the police.
no, wait.
Oh, you
At
come
first-
nasty, call the police.
at
There
first-
might be some rough sex.
At first,
Ooh.
we thought they was fucking.
Definitely.
Right? We thought they was fucking.
Definitely.
The walls was thin, yada yada. I'm like, ooh, they fucking. That's what's up. Whatever, get yours, right? Evangelical, get that God pussy. I was cool with that. But then it started seeming real weird because she would always have her head down and be real quiet and yada yada yada. And then she would only speak to Nisha. She would never speak to me. Like if
Goddamn
Nisha came
right.
my step, she would be like, "Oh hey Nisha."
She don't
But
want
if
no
I
black
came my
eye.
step, she's in it. Right. So one day she knocked on my door, and she was like crying, and she had a black eye. You know what we did? We called the goddamn police.
I'm not calling the police for shit.
So somebody knock on your door.
No, I'm not calling the fucking police. I don't call the police when motherfucker got murdered. I don't call the fuck police. But that's just me. But look here, if that bitch came to my door with a black eye, I would say, okay, bitch, what can you do? Can you leave? Or whatever. Why?
I'm so sorry.
Then I say, why can't you leave? All right. Oh, you're gonna do this? Okay. All right. Well, let me assist you in helping you leave this motherfucker. All right. All right. If that's what they're gonna do, but I'm not calling you fucking police. Cause what the police get called, come over and shoot you because you with a white bitch.
So I was black.
Facts.
But-
Fuck crap.
But,
I'll
like,
fuck with police.
but that would be the more perfect thing. What she wanted to do.
with police.
If that bitch gonna go right back, then no.
If she went back,
Just take your ass
here
back
go my
home
rule.
now.
Here go my rule. Here go my rule. If you come to me for help
It was like
or whatever,
call the police.
I'm calling the police. But here, because that's not my job to assist you with getting out of here. That's the
No,
police job. But if you go back to the
And the
nigga,
Hubbard house.
if you go back to the nigga, I'm not calling him again.
Okay, now this is my point. This is a good point. Or whatever. You're not calling them again, right? Now that's your standard, and you think that should be set for everybody.
No, I don't.
Everybody,
That's my standard.
Everybody thinks that their standard is what should be.
Goes back to
Held
the point
up.
of what you just said.
Nah, somebody will say you wrong, and that's wrong. You should
I
always
always there's a
help.
lot of people out there that's like, you should always help.
So what makes you
But
right?
I also
What makes
know
you
that
right?
I also know that an abusive relationship is hard to leave. But at the same time,
Yeah, you going on what you
I'm
know.
not putting my time and effort into that shit
Exactly.
more than one time. My own goddamn sister called me to beat a nigga ass one time, and I went over there.
But that's
and
why
then,
I just
and
said,
then I ain't
like,
going back.
if she was
My
bleeding or
point.
something like that, okay, yeah, call 911.
Yeah.
Clearly you can see it's life or death. But just a black eye, sis, what you want to do?
I'm gonna black his
You
guy.
gonna go back and get
From now
another?
on-
That's why
From
I
now on, I'm
don't judge.
sending them to intern staff.
That's why I don't judge, because everybody's standards of how humans should act and interact with each other and love each other and hate each other, all of that shit is perspective and from
Forcible opinions.
opinion or whatever. I can't judge you on what the
Judge
fuck
ye
you do.
not is for Christians.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm judging the fuck out your ass. I judge Trump. I judge R. Kelly.
No,
I judge
you
Obama.
gotta realize
I
that.
judge my mama.
You gotta realize
I
that'll make
judge
you right.
myself.
You gotta realize that'll make you right though.
I ain't saying make me right,
But
but that's how I
As
feel.
humans, we naturally
I have the right to have a judgment.
We judge each other, we judge
Right.
everything, we judge situations.
I have the right to have a
That's
judgment on the situation.
Oh, my young bro, two bands happened my little brother-in-law. They didn't put me up on it. He said judging is more like when you judge somebody for what they done and you hold it against them. Because everybody's gonna judge, that's natural.
Right.
But when you see what they have done something and you always hold that against them no matter what, then that's the true definition of judging. And that's what you're doing with Chris Brown. Always holding something. That's what you hold against every nigga that's
Well, it'd be a different
Now,
story
what
if he didn't have like any other like allegations. You know, going back to that like.
Oh, man, he fucking these wrong bitches. That's my
Yeah,
problem.
so if he just
That's my
beat me
problem
on
with
one
Chris
time,
Brown.
okay, maybe you can say, all right.
That's why I
But
agree with you. He fucking
now,
He
these.
fucking up.
Again,
If he
no
beat
friend.
Rihanna and then Chris Brown came out, let me tell you something. Real shit. When Chris Brown came out and was like, I apologize for what I did. I come from a history of
And he was
domestic
crying and
violence.
shit.
Right.
So what?
I accepted that. And I was like, you know what, man?
Well, Chris Brown thinks
This dude made a mistake. Yada yada. Right. He do thank me for that. You know why he thanked me for that? Because
Why?
he asked for my forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If he-
he-
if he
I'm
get-
telling
But
you.
that's why I was going to
If
the
he-
point where he was like, oh, that bitch lying.
I think
Instead of
nigga-
saying like,
I think he
I ain't
want
doing it.
Oh, and you know what? I'm glad you said
Nah,
that.
that bitch lied.
Before we get off this and wrap up the show or whatever, Neil deGrasse Tyson, or whatever, that damn national treasure,
The
one of the greatest black men of all time, he got accused of sexual assault. Neil deGrasse Tyson said, listen, it's on me to prove myself innocent. The accusations have been made against me. You can pass and make whatever judgment you want to make because I understand that victims of this is really serious and you have to take her allegations serious. But and he was like, pass whatever judgment you want. But I tell you, when the proceedings play out, it will show that I'm innocent.
This is not his
That's
first
how you
one.
handle it.
No, this is not
That
his first
bitch
one.
lying,
He has a pattern. He has a
Neil
pattern.
deGrasse Tyson?
Yes, this is not his first. This shit was, he had a rape allegation in fucking college.
Boy, I ain't heard nothing about that.
I looked into it. The nigga had old shit. And,
But wait.
The new shit, let me tell you what
Wait,
the
no.
new shit is. The new shit is sexual harassment.
Right.
Charge. He had a rape allegation
Okay.
back in the day.
But, okay. Now,
Nah, that's a
I'm
pattern.
gonna give him the benefit of the doubt
Why?
on his rape allegations.
Why?
The only reason I will,
Because he don't fuck hoes like this.
no, because he was a black man at a prestigious university in the 60s.
My
Come
God.
on! Come on, you don't think black
You got your
He got an
reasons.
argument. He got
But
an
wait,
argument.
you
He
don't
got an
think black
argument.
man at a prestigious university in the 50s, 60s, and 70s
All this sound like his
who,
excuses.
who trying to be head of the student body, who hanging with Carl Sagan,
Right.
working on the Voyager program, one of the most prestigious
here,
African American
I'll tell you
minds in America. You don't think somebody's gonna step up and be like,
Well, I tell you
that
what.
nigga raped me?
I tell you what.
Absolutely.
I tell you
If
what.
look at back and look at the times.
He's the perfect
Yeah,
person to
look
rape
at
somebody
the
and get
size.
away with it.
Why? 'Cause I'm saying,
Yeah, because saying that. Niggas will never think he did.
But you have to look at the times. Like
Great.
back in
I know.
those
He did
times,
pussy.
back in those times,
Go, Greg.
white
Go.
women like to get fucked by black men, and when they got caught, they screamed rape.
they do. That's
At
how,
the end
that's
of the
how
day.
Rosewood happened. But Brittany, wait.
Facts.
I'm gonna agree.
Should've
But
been
wait,
back
come.
then. That was
Wait,
back
Tax.
then.
Wait,
You know,
Tax.
but we're in a different time now.
But wait, Tank, I'm actually
Give me your excuse.
I'm actually gonna agree with you.
You mother
He-
better.
He is the perfect candidate to get away with rape. You know why? Because he's a celebrity. Because celebrity is the perfect candidate to get away with rape. Because
got
you know what
that
we
right.
do? You know what we do? Just like I said,
What
from
you
the
doing
beginning,
right now?
We
Make
make
excuses.
excuses for these
It
motherfuckers.
all come full
So
circle.
when you celebrity, you make excuses for these raping bastards.
Hey.
So Chris, you a raping motherfucker. I said allegedly.
I-
Please don't sue the show.
I don't think
Allegedly.
I don't
You a
think-
raping motherfucker.
I think he got caught
Bill,
with
you a
a crazy
rapist bastard.
Now with Bill, my thing is statute
Bill
of
said he raped
limitations.
them hoes,
Statute of
man.
limitations.
I don't
But
care
you
if
wait,
it's
but you wait. I'm just
No,
saying,
no,
statute
no,
of-
no.
You ain't suspect 80 fucking years
No,
old.
Brittany, hold on.
Or
Right.
something.
No,
And
you
whatever.
lost. Yeah,
At this point, he can't
Brittany,
get
you
shit up if
lost.
he tried it.
Yeah,
No, Brittany, you lost.
I'm sorry, he can't get shit up if he tried
Why-
it.
let me tell you,
You
why
should
you
accuse this man
Let me
back
tell
in
you
the
why
day.
they lost. Let me
So
tell you why they
sorry.
lost. This shit, see, this is my problem with
Yeah,
that
try
problem.
young Bill.
I ain't give a fuck
Jump
about the
quick.
shit that happened. I mean, to be honest, as a real nigga, I ain't give a fuck about the shit that happened way back in the day, in that Sammy Davis era when they were just, when that was the culture. Right? I'm not
Shut
gonna
up,
penalize
man.
you for some shit that was just regular. Or that, if that's the case, then we better go get a whole bunch of racists from back in the day and crucify
It
them.
wasn't
Right?
regular, but it took that one bitch 20 fucking
No,
years.
no,
Wait, Brittany, hold on.
I'm
Wait.
gonna get to my point. Nah. The shit that he got convicted of
Tell
was
us,
some shit that it's not no bullshit. In the lawsuit, was she suing him or was it criminal?
It
Criminal.
was criminal.
It was
That's what it
criminal. And in the shit, he said, "Girl, put some
I'm
pills
telling you.
in the shit."
Fuck this
He-
dumbass
listen,
nigga.
but it wasn't supposed to. I don't agree with the justice system that shit shouldn't have been able to be used to convict him.
Right, because
But
evidence.
that's just semantics to me. That's just
Right.
other
He's
shit.
a fucking
The fact that remains is he did admit to putting shit in bitches' drinks.
That's you know what that is.
This is not 70.
That's
That's fucking old to be doing this.
That's piss,
That's
right.
that's-
That's piss poor lawyers. Because this was like 2007, 2006, or 2008, or something like
He
that.
still got needs.
You know Bill Cosby, an
Camille
old
and
disheveled piece of shit. You know he a rapist too, because he probably done told her, I used to do it all the time. If you the lawyer, but wait, if you
He
the
was
lawyer,
still doing it though.
if
That's
you
what
the
fucked
right,
me up.
if you the lawyer,
You nasty
don't let
bastard.
his ass get on the stand, because when he got on the stand, it was like, Mr. Cosby, did you put Quaaludes in this so-and-so drink? I put them in that thing and I gave that bitch the dick.
At 80-something years old, like he don't give a fuck. He's 80-something years old. He's not
Ryan
thinking about
Isley
that
had a baby at 77.
shit. Unfortunately.
So,
And,
man, this baby got Down syndrome. Y'all don't have no baby.
I will not.
Yeah,
It's
you
too
would.
shriveled. It's too shriveled.
No,
I got
no.
an
know what
age
it
cap.
is,
I got an age
you
cap.
can't
He
tell
was
me.
fucking old at 70.
I got an age cap. I'm sorry.
Raping hoes at 70. Get it
I
right.
mean,
He was
the highest
raping
I
He was
was.
raping hoes at 70, so he got aggressive dick.
No, he
He's
that
raping
shit, he
hoes.
still got it. But I'm sorry.
You don't shut up and take the
My
queen.
limit is
I'm
from
gonna
like
put the
50.
pudding
That's
pop.
my limit. At the end of the day, you gotta
I'm gonna
be
put the pot. What?
Fuck this
That
nigga
shit
Bill
gotta be nice and
Cosby.
tight at 50. That's my
Fuck R.
limit.
Kelly.
This ain't no
Fuck Chris
pussy, it's a
Brown.
dick.
I
What
understand.
gotta be nice
Shit,
and
y'all
tight?
shit shrivel up and be wrinkled and shit too.
No, the balls hang.
And that too, like.
Oh,
Hey,
the balls.
That's my most.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna put these balls in her sleeping mouth. Fuck that nigga, man. What's wrong with y'all? This nigga a rapist bastard. He a sick rapist too. He
Yeah.
a sick rapist.
He's
First of all,
sadistic.
all
He's
rape,
sadistic.
all
He's a sick
wait,
rapist
Brady.
'cause he thinks
All
he's
rape
fine.
is fucking horrible. Period.
True,
So I'm not trying to
Condemn it,
quantify or
condemn it.
monetize rape.
Absolutely.
But when a nigga put a bitch to sleep and then do all the creepy things that I want to do, fuck you, my nigga. Go to jail forever. Die there.
I mean, he got
That's
felonies
because
that
let
he
me
can
tell you
do.
something. Let me tell you something. That's some necrophilia
What?
shit. That's necrophilia shit. You want to be with a cold lifeless body?
You gonna take my drink?
She
He
got
got
to
that
move.
to fulfill. I'm just saying.
But you know-
Before he leaves this earth, he
Yeah,
gotta fulfill.
it's dark. That nigga, shut fuck.
Just
Nigga
saying.
die in jail, bitch. Fuck you, Bill Cosby.
People got,
Yeah, man.
they got their things. They got their vices.
Anyway,
Well, your thing can't be raping bitches. We're gonna be
there you go. Everybody got their
Sure,
things, but your
again, I
things can't
condemn
be
rape.
raping
I
bitches.
definitely
Or
condemn
beating
rape.
bitches. That can't be your thing
I
either.
condemn rape. I do.
Or beating bitches.
There you
Yes,
go.
you-
Damn, that's hard for you to
Yeah,
say.
that
What?
was hard for him to say,
Damn.
boy.
shit
Boy, that took all of him.
I condemn rape. Now, unless you're talking about raping me with your mouth, we gotta.
Oh, come on, wait a minute. Now, Brittany, goddamn it, now we gotta keep the show on the air.
My bad.
You said,
I've been
Nisha was
drinking.
on here and said, fuck the
Been
Jews.
drinking
The other
too
week.
much.
Wait, you bring that back up.
We still don't have to say
Why you
fuck the
bringing up
Jews.
old shit? Like,
God damn it, we good.
That's true. They don't get us like they did your boy. What's your boy from InfoWars? Alex Jones. They be like, we gotta get these crazy niggas out of here. I was gonna run for city council, but once they see this podcast, it's a wrap. They gonna be like, he's a radical.
If they making Kevin Hart like condemn shit that he said 10 plus years ago that he done apologized for several times, they gonna get your ass too.
I'm consistent, my nigga.
Consistent.
Anyway, you know what else consistent? Bro, listen podcast. Episode number 43.
Woo!
I don't know, bruh.
Boy, I don't know which
When
one
you
is
started
it.
with
42?
episode 1.
It's one of those 40s.
Yeah.
Well, we did a lot of these. We almost a year in. We just want to say appreciate everybody listening on the Podbeam, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, however you get us. We everywhere. Castbox, whatever. Shout out to everybody on the Facebook that joined us. We have more Facebook viewers this week than we've had in
Thank
weeks.
y'all. Thank y'all.
Shout out to Brittany.
Join
We
us.
got a couple favorite tags on Castbox too.
Boy, we got a 5-star rating on iTunes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck with me.
Fuck
And you
with
know
me.
what? Just to get rated on iTunes, you need a few rates. Or whatever. And the fact that all of them came back 5-star, and I looked at them, none of the people I know. So we appreciate y'all 100. Everybody out there that's listening, 5-star rating. If you're on the YouTube, we appreciate you. Brothers Podcast coming at you live on Facebook, YouTube, Saturday at 6 p.m. We'll be posted up every week on your favorite Podbean provider. I want to say appreciate it to Brittany, appreciate it to Stephanie.
Hey.
I guess I say appreciate the same,
Absolutely.
but
Thank
whatever.
y'all for having me.
You know,
What?
hopefully Brittany will be on here more often.
Anytime y'all need me, I'm here.
Shout out to D in the Gantry. Say what's up, D.
Hey.
Yeah, D in the Gantry. So, you know, we gonna go ahead and get to these final thoughts though. I'm gonna start with Tank and I'm gonna let the guests go last. So Tank, final thought, baby boy.
Final thoughts. I'm all for women showing that pussy. I mean, women's liberation.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all do what y'all want to do. God damn it. I know y'all all twerking together, but eventually y'all gonna come and get that dick. And it always comes back to the dick. God damn it. And what else we talked about? Chris Brown. Hey man, young niggas fuck up or whatever. And if you got that much money, I don't know what it's like to be Chris Brown. I don't know what the fuck it's like to be that nigga.
Lil Dicky,
I
you know.
mean, it's
I woke up in Chris Brown's body. Go ahead.
I can't say what the fuck I'd do if I was that famous
Appreciate that.
and had that much money.
Transparency.
I mean,
Just
I
say it.
probably could have caught that shit and died.
Say it. Go ahead and say it, Tank. That bitch lying. Just say it.
Oh, the
Say it,
bitch lying?
These bitches
Well,
lying.
yeah, and fuck these line hoes. Y'all fucking it up for the real domestic abuse women out here or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Well, y'all not really. Y'all fucking it up because dumb niggas is going to judge every other woman that comes out with domestic abuse in a certain way, and it shouldn't be like that. You gotta take that shit serious. Yeah, that was about serious shit.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Brittany, your first final thought. Hopefully not your last final
My
thought.
first final thought, again, hopefully not my last final thought. This was very fun, and I hope y'all have me back and keep having me back. I don't mind coming. I love this. To be honest with you, I'm just a woman that kind of have a different thought process about a lot of things, and I'll be honest with you, women like to get fucked too, just like men, and
What?
that's I'm sorry.
What?
We wasn't
You
gonna
say
do
whatever
that.
you want. Dog. Don't let Tank throw you
I'm
out.
just saying,
Throw you
as
off.
being a woman of a different thought process in 2019, I'm all about, going out here and doing what you do and not being apologetic for being who you are and loving who you are. And if you're a nympho shit, own that shit. That's how I feel. And have me back. I'm with it. And thank you for having me.
Appreciate you, Brittany. You did a damn good job. You're a talkative motherfucker.
And I'm loud as shit. My bad.
That's fine. Your mic is far enough away. Intern Stephanie, it's your second time on the mic, like seventh time on the show.
Well, yeah.
Final thought.
Well, just keep working.
Twerk. Hey, twerk. Hey.
I'm just playing. But yeah,
Love
just
the twerk.
I mean, just keep twerking. I have a shirt, we talked about that or whatever, but I'm also on the Chris Brown thing. That nigga did it. Fuck it. I said nobody else.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I'm talking about
Chris Brown
spit
music,
that
though.
shit.
I do. But yeah, believe these women for real. But if you're going through any type of abuse, get help or get out. Just point blank.
These hoes be lying.
Good point, Stephanie.
Good point. You did real good today, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm trying to like that.
And your hair on fleek. And you ain't know you was gonna be on live, ho.
Yeah.
You ain't even got no baby hair curl.
Yeah.
You ain't got no eyebrows right now. But
That's all right. That's all
Don't
right.
worry about
That's
it.
how I'm gonna go for it.
Put eyebrows, don't give us some eyebrows.
I know, right? He just gonna put me out there on Facebook Live. Really?
if you on Facebook Live
on
right now,
YouTube Live. on
make sure you
Facebook.
tag Russian Barbie.
No.
No
That
eyebrows.
nigga
But this nigga don't even get no final thought just for that.
Nah, I appreciate Stephanie. I'm gonna try to get her some credit out. She deserves it. She been working hard on this show. You hear that, Miss Teacher Lady? She been working real hard on this show. Doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of research for us, and pulling up a lot of things that we do to get the show started. Because we have to, a lot of stuff going, time and effort going into making this podcast. So I appreciate it. My final thought, I'm gonna leave y'all with
Tank put on his glasses.
is a
finally.
study, is a statement. Matt once said, and this is gonna come full circle, and I'm just showing y'all how you ain't gotta rate women. Matt once turned 30 years old. Y'all remember Matt? Shout out to Matt Smiley, who former host of Bro Listen. Still love you, my nigga. Matt once said on his 30th birthday, where me, Bud, and another nigga went on a cruise with Matt for his 30th birthday. And one of the other niggas, Black Man, aka Jared J, shout out Jared, he said, man, it's some bad hoes on this boat, but they not checking for us. Matt, in all his great wisdom, said, don't worry, wait 2 days and they'll figure out we the only niggas on here. You know what I'm saying by saying that? You ain't gotta rate these hoes, especially if you Chris Brown, because they gonna figure out that you Chris Brown, and then they gonna give you the pussy. It's plenty of women that wanna fuck you. Now I'm not saying Chris Brown will rate that hoe like Stephanie did, because I don't know you rate them. But that being said, you don't have to do that. And if you a celebrity in that situation or whatever, monitor yourself, my nigga. It's not up to me to keep you out of trouble. That's up to you. Michael Vick should have been watching his finances and making sure his cousins wasn't fighting dogs at his house. But he didn't. And when you let shit slip, you slip, nigga. Don't get caught slipping. Or whatever.
Damn right.
So that being said, Bro, Listen Podcast,
Fuck who
episode.
wanna fuck you.
Damn right. Fuck who wanna fuck you. There's a lot of niggas for Chris Brown too. He got his pick of the litter. Chris Brown could be the modern day Prince. You wanna suck my dick today? Anyways, that being said, Bro, Listen Podcast, episode number 42 or 43, I don't fucking know, in the books.
Yeah.
Once again, appreciate you listening on your podcast provider. Make sure you like and subscribe. Rate us on iTunes, 5 stars only. Appreciate you checking us out on the YouTube. Please like and share the YouTube. If you new and you came in because of Brittany, we appreciate you. Like,
Appreciate all
subscribe,
my
share,
friends who came.
and just get us out there, man, because we do this every week. We've been doing it for almost a year. And we out here, like you said,
Is that right like a ball?
we have been doing this for almost a year.
Boy, man, about 6 months, boy.
You crazy as fuck.
No,
We
it's
do
been
this
longer
every
than 6
week.
months.
And we got 43 episodes. How many weeks in a year?
52.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh, dang,
Yeah, we've been doing this almost a year. Like I said, we out here.
Yeah, you
We
right,
appreciate y'all. Get us out there,
Quit this
man.
shit.
Get us out there
Yeah,
before
that
Tank quit, man.
Nah,
But, we appreciate y'all, man. As we say every week, all power to the people.
Peace.
Peace.
Good episode.
That was good. Hope I didn't over talk you too much.
No, you
It's
good,
the alcohol.
I don't know. Let's see how this shit mix. We, no.